Why can't Pegasus Stargates manually dial? Throughout Stargate Atlantis, the Pegasus Stargates are often explained to be better versions of the Milky Way gates. They are more of a solid-state type of Stargate that eliminates the need for moving parts, which in theory will make them last much longer than a standard Milky Way Stargate. Maybe 100 million years, instead of the measly 50 million years. This upgrade in gates does leave out a very important feature however, manual dialing. Imagine this. You exit a Stargate on a planet and realise that it does not have a DHD. If you are lucky enough to have a power source with you, or there is one nearby, then you simply spin the inner track and lock the symbols into place. You can then get home without being stranded on that world. This type of inner ring dialing only works if the Stargate in question has received a recent stellar update from its connected dialing device, as without a DHD connected, Milky Way gates cannot perform stellar updates on their own. This usually isn't a problem, as whenever we've seen manual dialing, it has either been from a gate that has recently been disconnected from a DHD, or a gate that is relatively close by to the desired receiving gate, allowing an outdated gate to still connect to another gate. This is what happened when the Alpha Gate first connected to Heliopolis in 1945. Neither the Earth Stargate or Heliopolis Stargate had a DHD connected, yet the gates accepted the address input. This backup solution isn't present on Pegasus Gates. It features no sort of manual dialing at all, which begs the question, if these gates are meant to be upgrades of the previous gates, why remove such a handy feature? Here's my take on it. Due to the ancients' use of puddle jumpers and the much newer DHD design, they simply didn't see the need in adding an inner track. Instead, they made the gates much more simple to adapt technology to, allowing any race that were advanced enough to figure out gate travel in the first place to adapt their own dialing device. It took Earth 15 years to figure out how to adapt our technology to a Milky Way Stargate. This is one thing that was altered with the newer gates. The ancients must have made them plug and play for even the most standard of homemade dialers, like seen in the Wraith darts and the 2005 laptops. The Atlantis expedition shows this by using laptop-based dialers while off-world in combination with a portable powered source, allowing them to get home. This is now possible on newer Pegasus gates, as they do all of the stellar calculations that a DHD does in the Milky Way. The only use for a DHD in Pegasus is address input and power supply. Just a bonus point to add on to this, the Milky Way gates can be dialed using a laptop dialer, as suggested by Vala while trapped off-world. However, this can only be done if the gate has received a recent stellar update, as the laptop dialers are not powerful enough to update the gate on their own, similar to the Heliopolis example. Without a DHD present or recent stellar update, a traveller in the Milky Way would become stranded. It's also possible that the symbols on a Pegasus Stargate can be pressed inward like a set of buttons, but this has never been shown on screen.